Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at the Scatterbrain Audio Splitter, the brand new app from Bram, which is, it's a multi-output effect. So AUM, I think, is probably the first app to get the multiple outputs for AUV3s. So, this has come just in the nick of time. You can do seriously insane stuff with this. Okay, so I'm just waiting to get on my stream. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to play this. We're going to go through the whole thing. I'm going to show you how to set all this up properly, you know, all the rest of it and everything. Just let me see who is here. Aardvark guy. Hi, David. Russ is here. Hi, Russ. Marcus is here. And Stephen Rimmer is here so far. And this is very, very entertaining. So without further ado, I'm going to close the microphone. I'm just going to play this, and I'm just going to have a mess around. Hi, Colin. I'm just going to have a mess around, and you'll get an idea. And then we're going to go through the whole thing and set this up from scratch sort of thing. And I'll show you some other examples and stuff. So while we're waiting for anyone else to arrive, we shall start this off. This is a track. This track going to end up on the next Doug and Colin album. This is the parts without his parts, though, but because it was the only audio track that I could find at the time to use for this. Anyway, here we go. Hello, everybody. Hi, Jay. Thanks for that, Jason. Excellent. Top job. Very cool beans. Thank you very much. Okay, so what it is, let's set one up from scratch so you can see what's occurring here. Okay, so I shall just clear this because I already have it saved. First of all, we'll open 4 audio channels, 2, 3, 4. And in the first audio channel, we shall load a file player. We can load anything we like, but we'll do it with a file player. And I shall load, yes, Joe's ambient guitar track. Okay, so tap to load a file. So this is the first track that Joe has recorded. And she did it completely and utterly on her own. I'll do it with I've got a trimmed version which sets for loops. So Joe recorded this on her own with using Wall's CBG guitar that he sent her. And she added all the effects. She did it in Group the Loop, then transported it to Cubase. She added drums, the effects. She did it all herself after me showing her how it works. So this is this is all Joe. And Joe never played guitar before, ever in her life. But having the 3 strings and stuff is, So we're going to start to play this. But first of all, I'm going to add the scatter as well. So let's go with audio unit extension. So we're going to add Scatterbrain. Scatterbrain. And this is how you do it, right? You add 1 instance of Scatterbrain. Then it's easy peasy. Yeah, yes, your resonator. Okay, so then on these other audio tracks, you don't need to put anything in the actual input slot. Tap on the effect box now, and you'll see a new thing in AUM since it's been updated. Multi-bus audio unit instances. Now, if there's something loaded in there, like Rough Rider does side chaining, you can do side chaining and stuff like that. Now, I haven't tried that yet, so don't ask me to. Multi-bus audio unit instances, tap on that, and you will see it says Scatterbrain. So we add Scatterbrain in there, and you will see it says X, which is going through into 4. Tap on the 4, and I'm going to set this to bus number 2 because I want it to be bus 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go in here and add another Scatterbrain here, and it'll default to 4. I'm going to run that into bus 3. Open this here, add another Scatterbrain. We can add up to 3 instances. So Lubble up and luck left. Hi Kenny. Open this up, and we'll leave this at 4, so it's fine so now we've got basically 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initial patch is going to be all out, so when you first load one, it'll be all out, and that is basically sending a signal full open, no effects to all of them. Now you'll see these little buttons here on this matrix here. These respond to 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is where you can glitch up the actual outputs individually. But the great fun comes when you apply effects to the individual outputs. This is cool. And you can see it's all stepping along at the same time. You can deviate the steps, so you'll see it'll sort of kind of change its pattern of what it chooses. You can re-trigger, which gives you the very cool ratcheting effect. You can deviate from how they play, sort of thing. So if this off is it won't trigger at all. This next one is it will fully trigger every single time. This it'll trigger occasionally. It's a trigger chance, so you can have a 100% chance all the way down to it might trigger every 50 every other time. And then you can deviate from the trigger pattern as well. You've got shuffle, different speeds, step lengths here. You can go all the way down to 2, all the way up to 8. Different levels for each of the outputs, loads of different presets. It's great fun doing your own presets. That's where you'll have the most entertainment, is making your own presets. And it's so fast, it's super duper. You have a shuffle. Anyway, so it's all going to be full on at the moment. So we basically only need to solo this track. We'll listen to Joe's thing first, which only lasts 1 minute. And then, bearing in mind, Joe's never done anything like this before. She's never multi-tracked on her own. She's never done, well, not with the iPad anyway, but she's definitely never played guitar or anything. So I'm really, really proud. It's really, really cool. Anyway. So there you go. It's pretty good, isn't it? Right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to load in from the file, right? I'm going to load in the trimmed version of that, which is kind of just playing sequence. Oh, thanks, DJ. But thanks, Jason, man. You're such a generous dude. Seriously. I've done this one trimmed. And what we've got now is basically all 4 Scatterbrain outputs playing at full whack. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to apply effects just to this loop. So, like I said, this first one here, it will default to I've been out, but let's put the ratchet factory onto that, right? This is one I programmed earlier. Sorry, that's slimed. Let's put the ratchet factory on. You'll see I've got some retriggering going on, stuff like that. So let's have a listen to that. And I need to set this to loop. Okay, so you can see you can go crazy pretty quick. Let's start with the all output one again, and let's make some adjustments of our own. Let's turn the volumes down a little bit so it's not going to kill us. And now the thing is, you make adjustments to one, you're making the same adjustments to all of them. That's the cool thing. You don't have to go into each one and go, well, oh, I need to adjust this on this one, or track 2 on this one, or output 3 on this one. You're adjusting it all from the one instance, and you can use any of the instances. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do is gonna reflect on the sound. So let's see what happens when we start to adjust stuff, which is the best way to learn how to use an app, right? We don't need to worry about what everything does. We just need to hear what it does when we do it. So let's do this. Let's take all these out first. Getting quieter. Now we're just running on output 1, which is this one. So we've got a gate going on. So let's try that on 16th. "30 seconds. Let's start to bring in another one. But let's deviate that one a little bit. And let's make some of the steps not all the time. Trigger chance. Let's bring in number 4. And 3. We can reduce the steps. Okay, so let's try the re-trigger. Go to the app. If you haven't got the AUM update and you can't see it and it hasn't auto-updated, go to the App Store on your iPad, obviously, with AUM, where AUM is. Go to the App Store and it'll say update. Okay, so and then you just update it, and it updates it to the new multi-channel output thing. So here we go. Okay, so that's cool. You can play around with that. You can glitch it up. You can do what you like. But what's really great now is we have these 4 channels, and on these 4 channels we can start applying effects and stuff. I mean, that's great. So on this first instance, which is number 2, so we'll be applying effects only to channel 2's output now. That's great. We could put something like I had earlier. We could put like a we could put a dub station 2 there. Okay, so and then maybe on this first one, let's put a some sort of reverb, I guess. And this is where it gets really, 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 really creative, and you can do some very, very cool stuff. Let's put a sort of a let's put a bleach reverb on there, because that is epic stuff. So there's a bleach reverb on channel 1, channel 2. What can we put on here? We could put like some sort of, we could put one of let's see, well, we could put perfect, well, we could, well, not some plugins, but let's put a oh, let's see something kind of thing. Oh yeah, let's put a rotary on that one there, and on this one let's put let's see. Oh, but we can put a bleach delay. So now we've applied different effects to different outputs of the same app, and that's what's very cool. Now I'm guessing over the course of the next few months, and actually in the future, we're going to see more effect apps, you know, kind of engaging with this new multi-output thing, especially for sidechaining. This basically means now, how do you manual update? Well, I guess you could uninstall the app and reinstall it, then you get the reinstalled version. But if you've got stuff saved, you'll lose it. I would definitely, you should be able to, yeah, that's what I mean. So anything like there's some sort of like the Pro Tools, the compressor that's got sidechains. You could use that in this now. Now at the moment, I think this is rolled out over the entire iOS ecosystem. However, the app has to implement it, and so far I think AUM is the only one that has done that so far. But I'm guessing that all the other DAWs and stuff like that will follow pretty soon. Anyway, so now we've got these effects applied. How does it sound? Well, at the moment, that's quite busy, right? But I had this one called secondary, which there's not a lot going on here. So we're going to just apply some stuff to kind of where there isn't anything like that. And we should hear the effects much better. So I don't know how this is going to sound, but let's see. So that's just first step. Let's bring in the other one. And this is the one with substation on. How cool's this? Seriously though. Let's bring in the eventide. Let's try some. Right, maybe not the best effect for that. So that's all the channel 3 is doing. So let us apply some. I do like phase delay array, so I'm going to do that. I'm seriously digging that at the moment. Phase delay. How's that? So that's just 3. That's phase delay array. And let's... And this is the bleach reverb, the bleach delay. Let's take the feedback down a little bit. Let's bring it all back in. How cool is that? Now, you see, that's a whole track. So let's try this. Joe, everybody loves it. You're a star. You're a hit with the ambient community. Right. We're going to do this. We're going to get rid of this one. And we're going to actually... No, we'll leave that. We'll leave this as it is. Actually, I will save it. And then I'll call this... and I'll put that track of Joe's back in. So... Joe's track. And I'll put that back later. Save session. And I have another one set up here. So if you go to files and I go to Scatterbrain 2. Ding. Here we have one. Hang on. Should be back now. Are we back? Are we back? I seem to have buffered. Right. Okay. So here we go. Are we back? Are we back, Joe? Super duper. Okay, so what we've got here is an instance of Riffer and an instance of continuous. So Riffer is playing continuous. So you can imagine now how cool this is going to get, because you're able to apply different MIDI effects to one synth and have it do all sorts of very cool stuff. Now I've set it on the all out, so it's all going full bore, outputs to everything. So I've soloed this, so we don't need to hear it. So what we're going to do is listen. Super simple sequence, nothing mega. It'll grow really loud, but it will all be the same. So we've just got Continua doing something called Box Cutter, which is a lead. No real effects on there. And then we have Riffer playing an A minor pentatonic scale, which I will now get to infinitely change each pass. Okay, so what we're going to do is unsolo this, so it'll go quite loud, and then we'll open an effect. We'll put on the Ratchet Factory, which is one of mine. Now I made these, and I made one called I've Been Combed, and basically it was full ratchet on 30 seconds. You'll hear, and it gives that real cool comb filter effect. Of course, what's going to make loads of people happy is the randomizer as well. So the randomizer is cool. You just don't know what you're going to get. So there you go. It can be totally insane, but it can be really calm. So for instance, we don't need to keep that. Let's open just a drum machine. Let's open Future Drummer. So Future Drummer here. Let's go with it. Interapp Audio, Future Drummer, Future Drummer, because that's quite nice for things like this. So we've got a link. We can add another couple of these. You don't have to add 4 of these, of course. You could just add the 2 or whatever. There are a lot of new apps. There are a load of new apps. And now with this next new feature for iOS, with the multi-channel output thing for sidechaining, I guess we're going to see a load more apps. And as soon as I know how to do the sidechaining thing properly, I'll do that as well. Just not really sure how that works at the moment. Anyway, let's play this, see what happens. Very cool. So let's add a Scatterbrain. Key thing to remember is to go to where it says multi-bus audio instances and then add 1. Now I like it to go like it starts at 4 and then 3 and then 2, but preferably for me, I'd prefer it to go 2 first. You can also do pass through, and this will completely ignore this one. You could add another effect or whatever, but you wouldn't hear anything. You'd have to put something in there. So, you know, let's go with 2. And let's go with, where we go here. And then let's add our next one here. And then we have to change it here. So we've got 4 in this one. What am I doing here? I want this to be, I want that one to be, oh, I can't. Oh, it doesn't matter because I haven't changed them as it goes. Anyway, we've got 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really make any difference to the sound. It's just for, you know, thingy's sake. So let's just randomize it. Let's increase the steps. How cool's that? Oh, that's a good idea, Jason. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Oh, no, okay. Okay. Mononoke. Let's just solo this and do the all out so we're not hearing any oddness. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll set up a drone now, and I think I'll go with a nice Dorian F. Lovely. No idea how this is going to sound. Very nice. Very nice. You can't stop. You can't stop Mononoke, can you? It just kind of drones away. Right, here we go. So what we're going to do is apply just to one step. Actually, we'll set this up. The new FAC Chorus app that's out on the 20th. Where is it now? Around here by, here we go. Altetha. This is out on the 20th of February. I demoed it the other day. But there's a preset in here called Diving the Blue Hole, which I shall set up on one hit of Mononoke. And if I go into this now, I'm going to switch all these off for that one channel. So we're only going to we're going to go to eighths. And what we're going to do is slow this down to about 60, or maybe even lower. Let's go lower. Let's go 40 BPM. Okay. So 40 BPM. How slow this is moving now. So every strike of that first one, this FAC Altetha app is going to boom this beautiful preset, followed by dry instances of the rest of Mononoke. So we're going to hit play. So the reverb's now going to slowly fade away because I haven't applied it to anything else. And now it's just going to swell. Hey, hi Slim. There you go. So there you go. Quick look at the new update feature for AUM. More importantly, a look at the just brilliant Scatterbrain Audio Splitter from... I mean, you know, Scatterbrain, it makes loads of sense, and scattering stuff, it's just great. Applying it with reverbs, and that's where it's just epic. Just get all these channels, and of course, like we said, we set up another set of channels with Noir, and having all these beautiful ambient things just trigger off and just fire everywhere. Slow your tempo right down and do some more super slow show work, and I think I need to lie down. And more importantly, yes, we had Joe on CBG. Yes, but I mean, wasn't she good? No, but really, I was dead impressed and amazed. But now she started, and that was in Group the Loop, but now, yes, she started working with Cubasses. Who knows where that may end? Of course, you can plug a MIDI keyboard in. You can affect anything you like this way. And it's easy to set up, as you saw. You just got to remember that you're picking from multibus audio instances like that. Okay, so you don't want to be trying to load it in from we'll go audio unit and find it there. You can that's what you want to be doing if you're setting it up on a new track. Right, I know, Slim, I know, but mate, Joe kind of showed me on Google Earth where you live, man. It looks mega. It's like Slim Lundeen, Man of the Mountains. Awesome. Brilliant stuff. And you could create some amazingly beautiful textures with all these different verbs. I mean, that Altether is just awesome stuff, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the update is out for AUM, and it's a free update as always. It does some other, I think it's been updated for some other cool stuff as well, but I'm not sure what that is yet. Anyway, I just really wanted to give you a bit of a tutorial for Scatter so you understand what it does. It's quite straightforward, really, when you think about it. That would be nothing at all going anywhere, of course. That would be always trigger, but then you've got a triggering chance when you're on your kind of, that might trigger occasionally, and then nothing at all. And then you can deviate from what you've actually set up, the trigger-wise. And the re-triggering is brilliant because that gives that beautiful ratcheting effect. And then you've got your deviate, you've got your 8th triplet, your 16th, 15th, 32nd, 16th triplet as well. Comes with a few presets for you to mess around with. Honestly, it's so easy to make your own. You just hit save and you're done. Excellent stuff, guys. I'm going to go. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Jason, thank you so much again, mate, for super chatting us in. You are a star. And everybody else who joined us. Slim, lovely to see you here, mate. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so pleased. We're getting a bit worried, actually. And I know Spider was, because he asked me. So where's Slim? I haven't seen Slim for ages and ages. Thank you for Marcus. Thanks, Colin, for turning up as well. Timothy, Stephen, Wall was here. Electronic Sounds popped in for a short while. David was here. Thank you, David, the Aardvark guy. Bless you as well for joining. And I think we had Wall here earlier, didn't we? Andrew as well. And anyone else who was here, and anyone's here who hasn't commented. Mac Tracy, hello there. Duck sells more iOS. Dean was here, and brilliant. Triple CBG track on the horizon. Okay, you never know. We'll just do it. Me, you, Colin, me, and Joe. We'll just do a CBG album. We'll go all country style. Oh no! I said to Joe when she played me the track, I said it's like Breaking Bad. She has got a slide. She's bought one of them stubby slides, and I can't use the blinking thing with a slide. I can't. It freaks me out. Anyway, listen, chaps, I'm going. I'll see you later. I'll just start shutting this stuff down, and I'll see you all later. I don't know. Do you know what I might do tomorrow, guys? Yes. Let's see if I can show you. Yes. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, where is it? It's gone. No, it has definitely gone. But, I really need to organize my apps. So we do sampler tomorrow. If you want me to do sampler tomorrow, let me know. Well, I'm going to do sampler tomorrow, probably. Okay, so enough said. See you guys later.